That's the second thing that you notice. The first is my lovely pale complexion and how the beard offsets the paleness because it's very black, or maybe you don't, or maybe the camera doesn't really show. But I do not have lots of color right now. But the second thing that you notice is definitely the voice. That is the outcome of coughing for an entire week, pretty much. And yeah, there, yeah, there've been no videos, and there won't be still. You're still gonna have to give me a little bit more time. Um, Also because my voice is like this. Yeah, you're turned on right now. I know you're turned on right now because of this sexy voice. It's probably the only positive thing that has come out of me being sick right now is the sexiness of my voice. Because as you know, probably, usually I sound like a 12-year-old little boy. But now, oh yeah, baby. It's oh so deep. I actually, my dad called me, and he hung up because he thought it was a mistake because my voice is so completely different. And then when he called me again, I was like, he couldn't understand what I was saying. That's how deep my voice is right now. That is how weird I sound. Um, yeah. So basically, I feel well enough right now to make a video, even though my throat is kind of dead, and in pain, and I still have coughing fits all the time. I thought I'd explain a little bit of what's up with me. So basically, I was in an event on Sunday, not this Sunday, not yesterday, but a week ago. It was an event that I frequent. I've talked about it a few times. It's a board game event that I really really enjoy going to, and happens every couple of weeks. So I went, and it's a board game event where there's a million people, and there are board games. There's a library of board games. So people take a board game, and they write down their name and everything, and they take their phone number to make sure people don't steal shit. And then you play the game with people. Sometimes it's people that I know, and sometimes it's completely random people that I've never met before. And obviously, you touch the pieces and you interact with other people. And if somebody else is sick, there's a chance. And there you go. It have highly happened. I've been going to this for months and months. And well, when you interact with random people and you also touch like stuff, this is the germaphobe talking. When you touch stuff that other people are touching, then there's a good chance for you to get sick if anybody's sick, and that's what happened. So it was actually quite remarkable, and it hit me very hard. It's still hitting me. It hit me very very hard. It's a standard throat infection. I was at Monday. I was perfectly fine, and Tuesday was when it happened. It was very very unique to me because I woke up on Tuesday morning and I was perfectly fine. I was healthy. Everything was great. And throughout the day, as the day moved forward, I got progressively sicker until the end of the day, I was dead. And it was so weird to just go from 0 to 100 on the span of one day that quickly. The disease just took hold of me. And at the end of the day, I just knew that I'm going to not be happy for a week or so. I just knew it so well. And I was incredibly, incredibly, incredibly lucky, and smart. There you go. So I was very smart, but mostly I was smart and lucky to get to try and find an appointment for a doctor to take a look at this. And I was lucky to find an appointment like really really fast on Wednesday morning. So I was feeling terrible on Tuesday, and on Wednesday morning I had an appointment, which is super lucky. You don't get an appointment for a doctor in 24 hours. It doesn't happen. But there was a cancellation, so whoopee. I get to go to the doctor, and it was very simple. It was like, okay, open your mouth. Okay, you're sick. Oh really? Yeah, you've got the standard crap on the back of your throat. You need to take some antibiotics to not die. So okay, fine, I'll take some antibiotics, which is what I'm taking right now, and I'm already feeling a lot better. I was not doing well at all. It really hit me really hard. And there's a couple of reasons why it actually hit me so hard. I try to think about why am I so goddamn sick. Well, first of all, there's the basic things, which is, I've talked about this before, not extensively, but I have a chronic pain disorder. And when I am sick, I feel worse than most people. It's not a big deal. We don't want to talk about it too much, but basically, when I get sick, I get a little bit sicker than most people do. Luckily, I don't get sick almost ever. I get sick incredibly rarely. I mean, I've had a fever once because of food poisoning in the last 10 years. Because I just don't get sick. I'm otherwise very, very healthy. And I also don't leave the house too much. But hey, I do. And this is the outcome, so I'm never leaving. But yeah, all right. Sorry. So, I really should take a sip of water or I'll not be able to talk much longer. Okay, so, what the hell was I talking about? My brain is still a mush. Because that's what happens. So yeah, that's the one reason. The second reason is, and I've read research about this, which is interesting that it's so relevant now. Whenever you have a big life event, it doesn't even matter if it's positive or negative, but whenever something big happens, your immune system goes to shit. I don't know why. It's actually pretty interesting, but I've read this, that whenever there's just something big, your immune system gets compromised. And it doesn't have to be something negative. It could be something very positive. It could be getting married, which is, well, kind of traumatic, but, it could be something really good. But your immune system, because it's such a big change in your life, your immune system is kind of like, whoa, what's happening? And it goes to shit, so you're much more susceptible to these type of things. And what happened to me was that 3 days before that event, I finished working at my current job, which my former job. So I finished working, so... and that was a good thing. It wasn't a surprise or anything. It was something that I knew was coming, and that I'm happy about it, and I'm very happy moving forward. And this is one of the issues where it's so horrible that I'm sick right now. I mean, you'd think that it's good that I'm sick just between, or actually, I guess for most people, you want to be sick before you leave the job, so you're still getting paid for it. I like working, so it doesn't really work for me. But I have so many things I want to do right now. I've got so much that I want to do right now. I'm going to be way busier. I'm actually going to be busier than when I had a job, which is kind of hard to top because I was working my ass off because I was really loving my job. But I've got so many things that I want to do. And Dark Souls 3 comes out tomorrow. So, tomorrow in 12 hours, bitch. So, I'm going to go to sleep and wake up in the morning and play it. I'm not going to play it through the night because I'm not that type of person. But, and I'm not very healthy, so it's not smart. But there's so much that I want to do right now. I'm so excited. And there's this game that I've been working on for a very long amount of time. Very low burner. My partner is coming in and we're going to finish it in the next month or so, which I'm super, super excited about. I'm so happy to finally put this out. It's not the best game ever, but it's something that I've been working on for such a long amount of time. It's my little baby, and I want to put it out. I started it. You want to get the full cycle. You want to finish. You want it out. You want to ship it. So that's going to happen in the next couple of months, I hope. And that's really fun. That's really great. I'm really happy about that. And there's a bunch of other stuff that I really want to do, that I want to try out. I've learned so much from this job. I learned so much and evolved so much, and there's so much more that I want to do right now. I want to do so many things, and my brain's a mush. I've been doing nothing for the last week. I've just been sitting here and watching stuff and doing nothing, really nothing. And now Dark Souls 3 is going to take up a good amount of my time, that's the other positive. It's like I got time to just play Dark Souls 3 a little bit. So that's positive. But yeah, I got really sick. I am still a bit sick, a good amount. But I'll get better, and then we'll get back to videos. There's also a lot of videos that I want to do, and now that I have a little bit more time, we might actually do a little bit more. But I don't know. We might just stick to the schedule, and I'll use my spare time to do all the things that I want to do that are not videos, that are other things. But yeah, I'm alive. No videos, probably for the rest of the week. Hopefully it'll start being a little bit better. Maybe we'll make a couple of simple videos just talking about Dark Souls 3. And I should go and make some tea. That rhymed. That rhymed. So it must be true. It must be true. Yes. Thanks for watching. I'm alive. And yeah. It's gonna be fine. Probably. Keep smiling. It's fine. It's just, you gotta just keep smiling. If you be sad all the time, then nothing good will ever happen. Or something. Motivational. I really need... My throat is dying. Okay. See you guys next time.